Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome back to Teaching the Dailies. Today, I'm in the mood to do level 6, so we're going to do level 6. And right away, we are starting off on Ballroom for 8, and we have Sauerkraut as the spy, so let's go. We have BAA, which is sheep, and then we have HAA, which is laugh, so we have sheep and laugh. So our statues are memorized, and right now, Ambassador is pretty safe, so I'm just kind of watching General for a microfilm, and I was now going to watch Purloin for a little bit. See if Irish Bug's on the way out of bookcase. Mm, her arm reset was like a little bit late, so I will have to credit her for that. And yeah, no Purloin yet, so yeah, we're just kind of waiting at the moment. Okay, Twin rejects. I'm watching General for a bug. And yeah, Irish now goes to center inspects. So if she's 2 cycles this, I will have to shoot her on BB most likely. Yeah, 2 cycle. Okay. So I'm assuming Irish is the spy because that was a very late sort of bug, or that was a late sort of like I didn't really see her arm swinging until like the very end. You see, like, you can see her hands now. So yeah, I think this game's all kind of wrapped up. It's probably just Irish, but we'll have to see. She's going back to green bookcase, so I don't have to really watch her at the moment. So here is Buns potentially getting called to a swap. Let's watch the fade very closely here because she is a really high threat. And actually, we don't get a swap. So still no Purloin as well. Don't forget to watch Purloin. There isn't really many prints in the game at the moment, so I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, this game kind of just feels wrapped up. I think it's probably just Irish here, unless like some other guest does something like egregious. And interestingly enough, the Purloin goes right to Irish there. Maybe because we thought Ambassador was gonna take a drink, but he did not end up taking a drink. So maybe Irish. Maybe there was like a difficult print on the green bookcase that I'll have to keep track of, but I'm not sure. Buns goes back to center inspects, but she has no other mission. General maybe has a microfilm, but he has nothing else. Get twin with another reject. Okay. And yeah, so now we're just waiting for a contact. We pretty much have no choice but to shoot Irish, I think. Okay, no bug from General. Yeah, General's paths look really good as well. Buns takes a drink, and actually it's just Buns. So the fade on this Purloin was a white fade because it was a really slow, gradual fade, and I'll show it here. Yeah, so there you go. And then let's see, I'm gonna watch Irish's path again. Let's see. I probably could have just decided to swing around all the way just to watch this bug, just in case, but I didn't want to give up the rest of the party just so that I could watch one character. But let's see it from my perspective. So let's see. Yeah, you can clearly see that no bug's gone off. So yeah, I mean, at first I thought there was a bug, so I probably was like gonna shoot Irish if I heard a BB. Luckily, there was no BB. So had the BB come off before the Purloin, I think I would have ended up shooting Irish. But uh, yeah, I was just waiting to see what the last mission was going to be from her. So I had no reason to shoot Irish until a BB went off. And luckily, we find something else that happens, and we don't just tunnel on Irish. So we end up picking up that game. Now we have Sam G versus Cameron Juggler. So, and it's on Aquarium. So let's go. Watching Bug because there's a lot of people near Ambassador. Okay, we have Tex and Teal at the bottom right. I always get suspicious when I see three people on a bookcase. So we have Dove, Laugh, Mask, and Hydra. And I do believe that that was a drink take from the ambassador. I might have to credit Duke with the bug, but it won't be a really strong one. Okay, so Buns and Wheels both have a print, potentially, and so does Duke. Okay, there's a slide from Seek, so we can low like that. And that was a bug. You can see the arm open as soon as he walks away, so I'll show you. See that little arm animation right there? And then you can see the arm reset. It's very subtle, but after you watch it like a bunch of times, you just know. Plus, it's a very common sort of spy play to like bug right as like they're walking out of conversation like that if they're next to the ambassador. So, just being vigilant of that, knowing the animation allows me just to find that shot. But the original spy actually ends up timing out here. Instead of taking the purloin straight up, he delegates and doesn't make it in time. So, unfortunate end for our spy there, but we just find the shot off of a nicely watched bug. So, all right, we have another ballroom game. Let's go. No one really starts next to Ambassador. We have HBH and Light Bulb. So HBH and Light Bulb. Okay, Alice watch checks, but Buns has the first print. No purloin. I believe Rocker has center inspects there. There's a lot happening at the party right now, and I won't lie, I don't think I'm on top of all of it. Buns also now with center inspect as well. Ambassador now takes a print. Very, very busy party. Okay, I don't see a bug from Buns there. I don't think. Okay, no purloin's gone off yet. Okay, so we're all good, I think, for right now. I don't see any threats. I mean, I could just basically play 3 of 7 and just ignore microfilm, I think, because I'm so, like, not really on top of it, but... Okay, tapped is getting offered to. Watching purloin, also kind of watching bug here. Okay, Alice rejects. Kind of a long reject there. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but...
Banana bread.
Okay, that could not have been a reject, I don't think, from Rocker. So let's see what the list will do. It does not go, which is good. Bun still has that first print of the game. I wasn't watching the drink print. Okay, well, there's the bug anyway. So we don't need to worry about not having the print because we're just watching bug. And yeah, the original spy was low lit because he BB'd or she BB'd and walked away. So like this. So Banana Bread
Banana
instantly
bread.
walk away. And the sniper usually low lights for people that are outside of Banana Bread. So this low light is purely because the spy was outside of contact when the sniper saw them. So they got low lit. And then maybe feeling the low light, they just decide to go for a really aggressive bug. They feel, okay, I'm not shot for that very obvious bug, and I'm sure that they probably just rush missions, which is indeed what happens. And yeah, all this stuff goes off, but if you're a low light, you're probably not going to be coming back up, especially at this level. So yeah, ends up getting a win there. So nicely played game. We have the ugly ballroom or balcony setup of 8 guests in 2 minutes and 30 seconds and fingerprints. A little annoying setup because, normally balcony only has like 2 minutes and 6 guests, but now you contend with 8. But we'll see what we can do. We don't have to worry about bug, which is good, but we still have to worry about prints. Okay, that looks like a slide from White Dress. Irish and Twin are both talking. And, okay. I was going to say, hopefully one of them just forgets to take a drink, but that is not the case. Yeah, Irish isn't really, exonerated based off that. Let's count the etiquette. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, and a good timed watch check. Watch General's path here goes to briefcase. Okay, I like that from White Dress, and I'm assuming that was also another redirect from Plain Twin, but we'll see. Okay, I like that a lot as well. Okay, Irish looks like the spy just from her paths. Insta talk. If I hear a BB, I'm just gonna shoot Irish because I think just based on her path, it's probably her. Yeah, General's paths look really, really good and AI-like, so. Okay, interestingly enough, though, Plain Twin doesn't go for the briefcase there like Sari does. So it could also not be Irish, but Sari with good etiquette there. Hmm. I don't know if you dropped the briefcase there. Hmm. Pretty not trivial game at all, but I get to watch another path from all of our suspects. Sari's path looks pretty good. Okay, Rocker looks good. Yeah, I think it's just okay. It's just Irish because Irish should have pathed either there or there, and she goes right in the middle of like 3 AI. This is probably a BB, if I had to guess, but I still don't have any reason. There it is because she double talked. So there we go. And I feel like I always say like, oh yeah, I didn't like this person's path, but I don't think I've been explaining it very well. So Uh, this path right here just kind of screamed spy to me, just because it was such a short path, and like you can kind of see that like I thought the path looks weird. I think just to me because I think they broke idle animation, so that's why it looks so weird. And then you see that like, they took that weird like curve into window case or into window pad. And I don't think that really it screams AI like. So I don't know. It's like you see like White Dress path looks like very nice and clean, but like Irish's path or like watch Plain Twin, like even like that he kind of did like a nice sort of path. Like it just looks like AI. It's an AI path. Like if a spy's not intentionally doing it, most spy paths look way simpler than AI paths. Like look at General's path here and all these like weird little wiggles and curves that he has, and they're around specific things like AIs. And then that's another thing. So yeah, she goes like the exact same spot, and it was also just kind of like an ugly diagonal like sort of curved path like she took into Windows, and I didn't really like that. And so combined with all of that, I was already pretty suspicious of her. And then yeah, she walks to windows here and watch. She takes a very nice linear path, and with like one little diagonal at the end, very spy-like. Sari's path was looking really, really good. I liked Plain Twin's path. General's a low light, so at this point it's already down to just 4 people in the party at the moment, and I don't like Irish at all. And then you see her go right here. AI will typically go to like the empty spots, so either next to red dress in general or next to sorry and red dress is where Irish probably should have pathed. But she goes like right next to her ST, which is at this point just probably assumed to be Rocker and the ambassador, but luckily bugs off, so I don't have to watch that. And we talk for our flirt, and then we double talk, which is an etiquette break for our BB in a couple seconds here. So we're in the middle of a talking animation, and we start up another talking animation. That's illegal. You cannot do that. And so we get a nice free shot onto Irish. The original sniper wanted to shoot Plain Twin, however, Plain Twin was not the spy. Okay, so with balcony out of the way, we have Taen. A lot of people spawn near the ambassador. We already kind of have to credit Duke with a bug. BBA is our front statues. And then we have BAH. So we have Humbug and we have BBA. Okay, but the list is still there. There should be a briefcase somewhere. Okay, Disney could be flirting with White Dress, so I'm just gonna highlight it right now. Okay, I really liked Plain Twin's path there. And I missed a time ad somewhere, so White, Disney, and Alice maybe, but I probably missed it before that, so. Okay, Alice goes to center inspects. Okay, no bug from Alice, which is good. And now we're just gonna still watch Purloin. There's a center inspect, or there's a center statue with a print.
Banana bread.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure Smallman can be low lit too. Okay, Disney returns to the correct bookshelf. Couldn't tell if that was a bug from. Okay, Disney is center inspecting here. Okay, I really should probably shoot Disney, but I don't want to. Because I don't know where I don't know where he got the other print from. So I'm not gonna shoot just yet. That was a pretty ugly path too.
Banana bread.
Okay, instant talk. Hmm, I should just shoot this, but I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not shooting this. I should just shoot it. It looks so obvious, but that's why I don't like it. Because it feels like a frame or something. Okay, that was good. Irish had really good bouncing. Oh, is that a briefcase? Oh, I shot Red Dress instead of. That's so funny. Okay, well I meant to shoot Disney for that other briefcase. Because it actually turns out I missed a bug. Or was the bug at the end? Okay, yeah, the bug was at the end. So yeah. Oh, wait, was that a standing bug? Oh, that's kind of disgusting. Okay, but yeah, I meant to shoot Disney at the end for that other fingerprint anyway. So, um, because I credit Flirt anyway, so even without the bug, it's still 4 missions I would have shot for here. But I did miss the bug, so if Disney decided just to flirt it out, I would have missed it. But yeah, I meant to shoot Disney here, but I think I hit Red Dress accidentally because he started walking. This is why I like to wait till like to have a clear shot. But that's so funny. So yeah, it's like right about here, stops, and I try to shoot, and I think I shoot Red Dress like right here. So I missed the spy. Most of the time, it most of the time the game's not about aiming correctly, but sometimes it is, and you just kind of have to make do. Um, all right, so there have been harder shots to hit too. Like sometimes you'll have to deal with like a dance at like the back of gallery, and you have to just like shoot through like three AIs, feet, arches. It's like or like feet gaps, and it's not easy. So I'm not a super accurate sniper, but hey, at least there I could say I was gonna shoot Disney. All right, so Hunu versus Joez. All right, let's see. No bugs start off with, which is good. We have Baby and AHB. So Alice and Baby. Or Alice starts off with a thing. Okay, no purling gets taken here. Texas from that right shelf. Okay, Red Dress takes the left statue. Okay, Seek does not have inspects, which is good. Which is good. Okay, Twin and Red Dress. That was a good stop from Teal. We're kind of watching Red and Plain Twin out of the corner of our eyes. And I'm pretty sure that was a microfilm by Plain Twin. So I will just watch the rest. I will just watch Plain Twin for a little bit here, and just to confirm, let's watch his etiquette. See if he leaves at the correct time. Yeah, I think he left just before his idle animation there. Goes into BB conversation. Probably gonna hear a contact here. And just to double check, the statue hasn't been swapped. Red Dress does now have inspects, however, That is her only mission.
Banana bread.
All right, so we can low light Seek and Alice. I'm pretty tempted to just low light Kane as well, but if Plain Twin is the spy, he has a BB, and so does Red Dress. So still have to wait. There's a really quick reject from Plain Twin. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, yeah, and he leaves in the middle of his idle animation, but you can see that the list is gonna go here, and or not. Okay, but let's watch the microfilm here. I'd have to assume that without that purloin, yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, if you suspect you see one microfilm, you could always wait for the other one if it's really early at the beginning of the game, or whatever other missions they do. And he didn't actually have real BB, so Hunu actually only had a fake BB, but still
Banana.
manages to win because we bug. And then obviously we finish off our seduce and contact to finish off the 4th missions. Okay, so on to pub, we have 4 of 7. And we have Dove as our statue setup. And let's watch for an early bug or something. No early bugs, so we're going to highlight the first inspector. Salmon is the first one into the bar, and his delegate expires at 2:30. That was an ugly path. I don't know if they really are supposed to hit that pub door right there. My head says no, but maybe I'm wrong. Plaintoon goes right next to Disney, so our 2 inspectors are right next to each other. Okay, I like
Banana
Duke's
bread.
Wiggles. Okay, very easily. Can just low light all of this. And Salmon's Purloin is still active, but he was only ever near Queen and Sari, so... Okay, I like that bounce from... well, maybe not. Okay, that's a good etiquette by Seek. Good pathing around that conversation. I'm gonna watch Bug here. That is definitely not a correct etiquette. You're supposed to return it behind the ambassador, not to not to the side of him. So therefore, that is a major etiquette break. And we have actually one of a setup from Winter Cup. So it's 3 of 7. You bugged anyway on Ballroom, and it has 11 guests, 3 minutes. Bug is turned off. You cannot do bug, which means you only have to camp 3 missions, but we will have to watch some flirt pairs here, so let's do it. All right, so we have BHH and then HBA. So BHH and HBA. Still working on my mnemonics for the 3 sets of statues. And then we have Kane and Alice at Bookcase, so we'll watch them. Okay, Alice does not microfilm. And we don't have to watch Bug, so we have a lot of attention that's cleared up. We have Briefcase at the front. No swap's been done, so uh, I'm pretty sure Bun started out at the center in specs, I'm pretty sure. So, or at least someone did. Okay, that's a good stop from Duke. No Purloin.
Banana bread.
Okay, we can. Okay, this might be Smallman here, so let's watch the fade. Okay, no. Duke can be low it though. Smallman is getting offered to. The list is not gone yet though, however. But now there is a reject. And is the list going to go? It does. I'm gonna assume it's Smallman here. Just because of that reject. I know Smallman can reject quickly, but I just had a feeling it was Smallman because maybe a little bit of meta here, but by accident loves to play Smallman, so shoot that. And actually, funnily enough, Smallman went to 2 statue stats. I don't think I was on top of like the first one. Just like Lev, I think I missed. I'm like 99% sure I did not have this first inspect. So, or I don't think I credited Smallman with inspects here. Actually, I think I only credited him at the right one. So very quick. The game probably could have got by me if he just flirted, because I didn't think he had inspects. I'm pretty sure I thought that Bun started out at the center, which he actually did. So, but there we go. 7-1. Not too much complicated stuff, and a pretty easy just 25-minute video here. Nothing crazy, but hopefully still, um, if you ended up finishing to the end, you can kind of just get it in your head that like a routine is going to just make you consistent. It's going to give you something to actually practice so that you're not just playing games and watching random things every single game. Helps you to have a nice routine and to be able to improve upon that routine by analyzing your games because it's much easier to analyze a much more stable and consistent effort rather than, oh, I shouldn't do this anymore. Like I shouldn't watch bug like 90% of, the game here, like just tunnel on bug. I should at least watch some other missions here. You know, I shouldn't just tunnel on things. I shouldn't, you know, pay over attention. I shouldn't just sit here and watch microfilm for like 2 minutes, stuff like that. So it's nice to just watch everything in a nice rotation if you can, knowing when Ambassador is safe, knowing when you have some good moments to watch other things and credit things, that is what you want. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that is going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.